This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful southern tip of Africa, Penguin Sanctuary, Boulders Beach Sanctuary, Cape Town, Simonstown. Come to talk to you today about respect. How important is respect? What is respect? From whence does respect come? Why is it so fundamental to martial arts or to developing the powers? What is the shamanic concept of respect? The shaman have an almost infinite amount of respect for nature. Respect for the smallest creatures, respect for the ants, respect for the trees and the flowers, respect for all the beings, no matter how insignificant. Understanding that all things are part of a greater pattern, all things are part of an ecosystem, and that every little part is as fundamental as the bigger parts, sort of like in a motor. The same way that a mechanic has respect for all the parts in a car motor, even the smallest little nut plays a big role in keeping the big things together. It's a good metaphor. This is why respect is so fundamentally important. If you want to understand how things fit together, if you want to understand the cosmic scheme for life, if you want to relate to the deepest aspects, if you want to gain the wisdom of the most profound things, one has to have respect for the smallest, most seemingly innocuous, most insignificant things in life. Respect for all people is fundamental. Respect for all animals, totally the key. Respect for nature and plants and trees. Oh my gosh. I just did a short about trees. Can you be friends with a tree? Did a little short about that. You can find that. It's quite cute. But it's something to think about. One tends to live in a world where respect has been lost. It's quite sad, really. We've lost respect for nature. We see nature as a resource to be tapped. We've lost respect for animals. We call them livestock. Put numbers on their ears, tattoos, chips. We don't treat them like they're part of our family, this cosmic family that we share this planet with. This lack of respect can only be compared to a pathology, a mental malady, a psychological illness. And sadness is a part of this illness. It causes us to feel disconnected. Have you ever wondered why people feel so alone? Why loneliness is such a thing? Why everybody's trying to fall in love, find someone that they can be with, because they feel so disconnected from this world, so disconnected from nature, so disconnected from themselves. Respect. Respect. Look at the word. Respect. What does that mean? Noticing how every little speck and all the specks in this great paradigm of being need to be understood, need to be grasped so that one can put together one's mind, put together one's being, grasp the aspects and the forces and the intelligences that constitute the nature of yourself and put them together in a single cohesive unity, the unity of harmony, so that understanding and wisdom can find a place in one's heart. This is the true meaning behind respect and the cause for why respect is so fundamentally important. And we tend to forget that respect is such a small thing to do. It takes so little to show respect. Respect is also fundamental. It's got to work two ways. And now we get to the practical aspects, the less mystical. If you're in a situation with somebody who's not giving you respect, how do you deal with this? There was a great master that said, wipe your feet at the mat of the door. If you're not being respected by someone, don't try and gain their respect, because that's putting the power outside of yourself. Accept that they have a lack of respect and move on. Find people where there is respect. sooner or later those people that disrespected you will respect you, because they will see your integrity and your core selfness, and your power will shine through. Things will have a way of working themselves out. Nature will have a way of bringing harmony from the disharmonies that we create in this world of life. Draw lines of distinction if you need to. It's very important to delineate our space, to create the divisions that we need to create in order to find the unity that is pervasive in the harmonies of life. And so respect becomes an engine of total need. In martial arts, respect is, shall I say, fundamental. Without respect, you've got serious problems in the dojo or in any school of martial arts. And you will find that training in martial arts is a great way to learn about respect. Bushido is an entire philosophy based upon respect. So one has to grasp the fundamental reality. You can hear my little boy in the distance talking to people about the robbers that were trying to poison my dogs out of a lack of respect. But Daddy, being a conscious shaman that he is, could sense the presence at the gate and decided to not allow it. In this way, understanding respect is a way of understanding the different aspects of the self, and the way that the aspects of the self move together, and understanding that each aspect is its own aspect, yet part of a greater whole. But it's sort of like painting a picture or writing a song, playing music, playing a chord. Each note has to be distinct, though the notes have to work together. Each color on a painting has to be distinct, yet the colors have got to work together to form a greater harmony of color. And in the same way, life needs boundaries, needs distinctions in order to produce the harmonies. For if all the notes were a little bit mixed up, and they weren't clear, and they weren't distinct, they weren't distinguished, there would be issues. There would be disharmony, there would be cacophony, and there would be a lack of frequency regulation. And frequency regulation is the way in which we regulate the different aspects of ourselves. This is why balance is fundamental. The great Buddha spoke of the middle path. Many great teachers have spoken of how important it is to move through the world with a sense of balance that can produce harmony of being, the harmony of life, in order to create a sense of truth. For truth is the reflection of this harmony, the reflection of this in the form of knowledge. And this knowledge comes from respect. As strange as that might sound, one has to have respect for information in order to be able to gauge how the different bits of information fit together to create a cohesive structure of harmony. And one needs to regulate one's thinking principles. One's thinking process has to be in a state of calm, peaceful awareness with focus. In order for one to be able to grasp these principles, respect is the key. And so one needs to be able to draw these lines in life. One needs to be able to draw these distinctions. Good morning. One needs to be able to be in a state of total equanimity. And this equanimity comes from a deep self-respect. Respecting that all parts of the self are relevant. Respecting that all parts of the universe are relevant. Respecting that all lessons that we gain in life are relevant. Respecting that all the beings can share relevancy, can share knowledge, can share information. This is a deep shamanic truth. The shaman gains wisdom from the bird on the tree that sings its pretty song, telling it about what's happening, about what's right, and about what's wrong. And so the poetry of being can flow like an open tap if we allow our consciousness to set and rest within the arms of respect. For respect engenders acceptance, acceptance engenders peace, which brings one back to the harmonies, which is the expression of love, the true form of love, which is the basis through which life can become manifest in this physical world of experience. This is the Bush Whisperer, sharing a few words about respect with you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Smash the like button and share this video if you want others to see it. Help the algorithms work for us. Understand as well that respect takes very little. It's very easy to show respect. It's very easy to become disrespectful. And arrogance and self-importance degrades a sense of respect. So humility and respect are very closely allied, and humility is the key to knowledge. Bear this in mind, and humility will come through the face of respect. As we practice respect, as we engender and allow respect to find a place in our hearts and in our lives, humility will fill our beings. And as humility fills our beings, knowledge will follow, and the truth will be present. This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful Penguin Sanctuary. Subscribe so you don't miss daily uploads. They're coming hard and they're coming fast. There'll be a lot more videos like this. And take a look at my shorts. I'm starting to do a few shorts as well. Take it easy, keep it real, keep it sweet, and don't forget to respect yourself, others, nature, and all aspects of all knowledge, all aspects of all philosophies, all creeds, all ideologies. Everybody, every choice that everybody makes deserves respect, whether you agree with it or not. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.